Hello.
Hello, everyone, once more. Welcome back. If you looked at the last video, you'll notice we're sitting in the exact same spots.
Same clothes, same everything.
Same hair. It's not because we didn't change our clothes. We absolutely didn't.
No.
It's because it's the same day. And I just went upstairs and took a shit, so same day, same shit, I guess you would say. Yeah, it wasn't as...
Yeah, I know. I know.
You cracked it earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I figured you would have already opened it. Anyways, so we've got some topics this time that we discussed beforehand. There's about, what would you say, 30, 45 minutes in between the last video recording and then this one.
Was it that long?
We're creating a backlog.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, we stopped at like
6:10-ish, 6:15. Yeah.
What time is it now? 7?
48.
Oh, 48. Oh, shit. So, yeah, 30 minutes. So, yeah, we're creating a backlog because I would like to do one of these every weekend. Eventually get a table to sit right here and get another microphone. I think I'm going to order that big tonight.
Okay.
On Amazon, because I got that one on Amazon. Really, it's an amazing microphone for what it's worth. I mean, it does the job very well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to... we could do reactionary stuff too, because I've got micro SD chips that I can sync up to the PS4.
Okay.
I've got to figure that out though.
Yeah.
Like nothing's for sure, but we could definitely do reactionary stuff. Because I always wanted to react to movies with the guys.
Okay.
And just get fucking stupid.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Had too many soda pops. Watching fucking dumbass movies or whatever that we fucking pirated off the internet.
Yeah.
Like G's too. No, so today we got 3 different topics, right? Did you come up? I came up with at least 2, and you came up with one really good one. But you've got.
Wait, you came up with 2? I don't even know what the second one is. All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I thought we had already talked about it, because then you came up with the second one, because the second one of mine was followed into the next one.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
All right.
So we don't spoil it. I don't have the ability to put timestamps yet, because YouTube, I love you, YouTube, but you sometimes suck. So anyways, let's get into this. So, Andrew Tate, what are your views on him?
I do not like Andrew Tate. As I...
Cue the fucking Sigma males.
Yep. Oh, boy. As I was kind of saying in the...
I don't even know what Sigma means. Go on.
Fuck, I don't know either. As I was kind of saying in the last video, Charles has been watching Andrew Tate.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. And I am not happy about it. He hasn't... Nothing bad has happened from it so far.
You need to tell him, like, that have you told him he's not good?
I've told him he's not good.
What did Charles say?
He said I can watch whatever I want, basically.
It's getting to him.
Yeah, so... I don't know.
Charles is our friend in the
Yeah.
friend group who is the...
He's very innocent.
Yeah, the daisy in a, swamp of literal shit and ass. Like, that's literally, like, we're all destroyed at a very young age, and we're just trying to, like, slowly integrate him into what we are. Because eventually, like, that's basically what we've been doing. Because someone brings up something, and then you and I have been like, okay,
Yeah.
we slowly bring this man into reality because we want him to still be pure, but have an understanding of the world around him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get his ass kicked for just not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole, I think I can say it. Maybe I can't. I'll bleep it, Dyke, and then you can definitely say it.
Oh.
That whole situation.
Dyke. I'm bi.
Yeah.
I'm bisexual.
I'm straight, so I'm gonna bleep it. I don't think that makes it any better. But,
No, it doesn't.
But
He didn't actually say anything. He just spelled it out. Probably should have spelled it out. He just spelled it out.
I don't mean anything by it.
He's fine.
I'm not gonna like.
And we'll maybe.
I don't give a shit what you like. I mean, I like trains and.
Is that a sexuality? Please tell me that's a sexuality. Sexually attracted to trains.
It's actually luck. Because I get made fun of for, fucking trains or whatever, and I'm like, that can't happen. That's not how that works. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. Anyways, well,
my search history is gonna be destroyed anyway.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's already. But I mean,
it's already.
It's not good when people look at my phone. What's train sexuality, Michael? Oh fuck! I destroyed my own name too. Silas.
There's another bleep.
So many bleeps.
Anyways, while he's doing that, I'll continue to rant about Andrew Tate. And the Sigma male shit is just so dumb. I don't like the other side as well, because there's, like... They call themselves feminists, but they're not, like, 100% feminists, because, like... They're, like, over-the-top feminists, and they suck too, okay? Why can't we just meet in the middle and just agree everyone has their hardships, everyone kind of sucks, okay? Let's just...
What'd you want?
Oh, I was just gonna say that we were gonna be recording. So...
Are you recording now?
Yeah, that's why I was like, don't walk in front of the screen then, just to save yourself. Because how many years do you still want to work?
10.
Good.
Father?
Objectophilia.
Objectophilia.
Object sexuality.
Oh, so is it like sexual attraction to objects or trains?
Is a sexual orientation involving and enduring emotional, romantic, or sexual attraction towards specific objects such as trains, the first one,
Yeah.
bridges, walls, cars,
Walls.
and words. And words. I didn't know you could...
Words. What?
Like, if you say, like, Coke in front of someone and they just start coming from the heels, like, is that... Coke. Like, I understand balloons, because Leon Lush did a video on the guy who, like, gets off to balloons popping. Like, he has a thing for that, but I didn't realize words was a thing.
Sexually attracted to words, man. What the hell?
Because I knew there was a lady who liked the plane, the dude who married his car. Like, she literally wanted to screw a plane. Like, she had a body pillow
that word.
model plane. Like, it was a model plane that was, like, body pillow. Like, you know the ones where it's, like, it's just the arm on one side?
Yeah.
Except it was just one wing. And she's, like, cuddling the one side without a wing in bed. I'm like, oh my god. See, I like trains, but I'm not, like, gonna, like, sleep with one under my pillow or something, because that would destroy my train.
Yeah, you'd never do that.
No.
Never.
I treat them like children is what I do. They are special, and I would kill someone if they broke my train. So like a child, they are like my children. Until I have children, then my children become second place children.
Which children? The trains or the actual children?
The house is burning down. Save the trains! What about the kids? Screw them! Everyone save themselves. No, Urban Dictionary though says trains, train sexual.
Train sexual.
Just train sexual.
Train.
So Urban
Pretty
Dictionary.
close to transsexual.
Or Urban Dictionary is Urban Dictionary. Literally, if you look up Starscream in it, it says Megatron's bitch, which I find hilarious.
That's 100% right.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Sloppy Joes. Very thin walls in my house, so if you hear the rest of my family, that's what's up. Oh shit, we were talking about Andrew
We were
Tate.
talking about Andrew Tate.
I don't like him because he's just like, if I ever had to talk with him, I'm gonna respect him like every other person. Because
Yeah.
I've never actually had a one-on-one conversation with him. Like
Mhm.
I've watched Oompa video with him, and that's like the only. You know who he is?
Yeah.
Oompa Okay, he's the only YouTube like someone has like a conversation with him, because you can't debate the dude.
Yeah.
That's not. He's a type of person you can't debate. All you can do is talk about, like, what he thinks, because it's the only thing you can do, and that's what Oompa Bill does. He just walks into it being respectful, like he just met the man, which he does. And I find that super, I guess, better than trying to argue the man, because you become, who was it? Who's the quote by? The dude who wrote,
This will take an hour, so.
yeah, no, it's like literally the video's just gonna be ending, and I'm gonna come up with the guy's name.
Oh,
Don't argue with stupid people, because they're gonna bring you down to your level and beat you with experience. And that's what Andrew Tate does. Because you could have some of the most smart people try and argue him about his points, but the thing is, he just brings you down to his place, and he just wrecks you.
Do we have to pause the video?
No, I'm not pausing it, because, oh, fine, I'm pausing it. So, in the time of my dad, vacuuming, right,
Or do you want to talk about that?
real quick, shit, what's your name?
Grape Dog.
Grape Dog, I about said the other one.
Oh, my actual name?
No, well, that one, and then also,
Oh,
Yeah.
the name that comes from?
yeah. So, Grape Dog, I was talking to him, and we found out something together that almost destroyed our friendship
Yeah,
right here and now. Like, he got up to leave.
Is fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's, to say the least, it's fucked.
No.
See, I like peanut butter and cheese sandwiches.
12 minutes. I said your name.
Oh. Don't worry. I have to listen to them back anyways.
Okay, yeah.
So I already forgot the other two
Yep.
in the last video. And there's probably others too.
Yep.
Now I'm thinking that we didn't catch. So anyways, my taste buds are completely screwed. I like peanut butter and cheese sandwiches. My dad does too. That's one of our delicacies. It's like a dessert for me. I also like anymore, it's just to piss off Cameraman 2. Or Cameraman 1, whatever. He thinks it's ruining pizza. I personally can put ranch on pizza. And I think it's fine. I didn't realize it's so controversial to do that, but I guess so. I also like
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza, yeah. Which was something I used to always eat when I used to stay with my grandparents. Where it was like it was Sunday pizza night or whatever. And it was just, brings back my childhood. And I can also put ranch with that. But another thing, I used to live in Nebraska, and there's a salad sauce there that is made there, and it's called Dorothy Lynch. And one of the things, like, my family, anytime they come to here, I guess, because I don't know if I said the state that I actually live in. But
Yes, you did. We
I?
just talked about it
no,
last video.
I know. I've said Chicago and Milwaukee, but I mean, those are in two different states.
Okay, so that
I mean,
area.
I've also, I think, talked about Indiana.
I'm pretty sure we said the state in the last video, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, anyways,
If we did,
we don't live in Nebraska, is what we're saying.
yeah.
God, trying to be secretive in this friend group is fucked. Anyways, so, and it's only made in Nebraska, this Dorothy Lynch, and I love it. And I said that it was sweet, but I can put this on like anything, like with my grilled cheese, pizza, my quesadillas, like, it's really good sauce. Like, I'm gonna have him try some. Like, we have some that we need more, but because we only have one container left. But it's really good. And he said, sweet with pizza? And I go, yeah. I also like pineapple pizza. And, which, to be honest, I can't stand the people. I've seen the images, the cursed memes of, like, strawberry on pizza. which I think is horrid, and they should, you know, be shot and killed like Old Yeller or like George, or no, excuse me, Lenny and George
Lenny.
from Mice of Men. But no, that just
Look at the rabbits, George.
yeah. Look at the pineapples. The pineapples, as everyone's saying to me. No, it's everyone has different strokes for different folks, and I guess I'm having a full-on stroke over here.
So to put my opinion into this, I believe is fucking insane,
Said my name
and
again. Excuse my smoker laugh, but the amount of beeps and cuts of like in this video is gonna be ridiculous. So I'm very sorry. Okay, go on.
Silas. Okay, Silas is insane. That's what I was going to try to say there. And yeah, he used to be castrated.
No! No! Not my little man!
Anyways, I
don't want to be. I wanted to stay Bruce, man. Come on. Give me a Caitlin. Come on. I can't.
So yeah,
You know what? At this point, honestly.
oh no, I can do this. I can do this.
Okay.
Silas, I'm having some problems here. I did so good this last video, and now it's just all gone.
All out the window.
It's all downhill.
Okay.
Silas.
Silas needs to be castrated because he's insane.
Silas sucks. Okay, what was I gonna say?
I
Right.
only suck pussy. And
Yup.
tits.
You don't do that because you're single, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I
would though. I'm single, by the way, everyone. No one asked.
So yeah, pineapple does not
Yeah,
belong
it's-
on pizza. Cheese does not belong on a
You
PB and
can
J.
text me, too. Just turn your head away. Okay, and I think it's not even in frame, correct? Either. It's horrifying. Where'd you go? Are you grabbing the vacuum cleaner? Oh. Here. Silas needs to be castrated.
All right, there's another bleep. That wasn't me that time, so we're good. Yeah, I don't know. It's honestly, this information has ruined our friendship. Silas, you did it too. It's all right.
Yeah.
Silas, ever again. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
In here.
What else was there? Oh, right. He wanted me to try this. I'm not trying whatever he gives to me. The ranch thing is also really weird. I'm not a big fan of ranch. I'll eat ranch, but I don't like it that much. I also have a friend who puts ketchup on pizza. That is weird too.
Who's that?
Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
He does?
Yeah, it's.
Why?
I don't know.
See, I don't get it because there's already the marinara sauce on it.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why when you two were together, I said, "Hey, here's my two weirdest friends."
To who'd
To
say
you, remember? Like the first day of school,
that? Oh.
you and Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure were standing next to
Who
each
were
other.
we talking to?
I don't know. I think Raccoon Man
Oh,
was
oh,
there.
Yeah, he was. Yep, and then the
I'm
other
just
guys
coming
were-
up with these names on the
Well,
spot.
well, that's his. Just
Do we have to
bleep
bleep
that?
that?
Like,
Yeah.
future me.
Oh.
Bleep the last couple of seconds because
Key.
Grape Dog over here messed up. So anyways, back to Andrew Tate.
You were saying some stuff.
And I've completely forgot. I think
Alright.
he's just a tool, and he's just an idiot. And he's a human at the same time, so of course he has his own opinions. And my opinion about the First Amendment is everyone has that freedom.
Mhm.
You can say, as long as it isn't like, as long as I'm not threatening you or putting your rights at risk, I believe everyone has that right.
Yeah.
Which gets me in trouble, because it even goes for people of hateful groups or people who have hateful rhetoric. Because if you don't allow them to also speak, guess who just kind of sits in the quiet and just that gets to fester and turn into a cancer cell that just destroys the rest of the world. That's what happens. And I've tried to make that point before, which is really why I wanted a podcast, because just like Joe Rogan and anyone else, you can just, there's no one else here besides person in the room to argue that point.
Yeah.
And now it's a point that's going to be argued, but okay, you're a comment and whatnot. But
Yeah, you can't really do
I
much.
believe, because at some point you just, if someone like Andrew Tate isn't allowed to really talk, then he just becomes a cancer cell who just, you know, spreads that to his children or anyone else.
Mhm.
And even if he keeps it inside, guess what? That if people keep things to themselves, bad things generally happen, I think.
Yeah.
That's why if someone's
100%.
open and it's like, oh, you are a hateful, deceitful person, I'm going to stay away from you.
Mhm.
You get a better chance at knowing who someone is, which is
Mhm.
why everyone should have that right. Because then you can better choose who you want to associate with. And that's my personal opinion about it. I think everyone has that right. Because, yeah.
Sorry.
Which, I'm seriously, it could, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm now just queuing into it. I'm just not paying attention.
No,
My dad is amazing.
Yep.
Just,
Great guy.
where's the Dremel? I'm gonna, not even think about it either. I didn't think about him using it at all. I'm just,
It's alright. We're good.
When I cut my face with the Dremel, and I was using it to cut track, and a little piece came up and hit me in the face,
Okay.
and it looked like I cut myself shaving.
Cool.
And so I'm lucky that everyone believed it too. I'm like, yeah, cut myself while playing with trains. Yeah. Which, talking about what train sexuality was, I want to know. Are we done about Andrew Tate? Like, we
Yeah.
already have a pretty good understanding.
Yeah.
Like,
I think.
oh,
we
I
got
did
it
want
out.
to say, I think the most like Andrew Tate picture out there is him, because like he's like, oh, I'm straightest thing out there. There is a picture of him standing in front of him. I think it's him and his brother, standing in front of a Lamborghini, on like a mountain. Okay, just follow me here, because I'm gonna say something very, once again, controversial to the whole Andrew Tate fan page. In front of on a mountain, in front of a Lamborghini, with the sun setting in the background. Two men, one holding a machete, posing, okay, for an Instagram. Tell me that isn't the gayest thing you've ever heard.
That
okay?
is.
That is something like. And once again, nothing against anyone like that. I do you, boo, as my older stepsister once said. But to say, to be like, yeah, I'm super straight, and then have something like that, it's like, hey,
You got a little bit in.
yeah,
you.
you got a little bit in you. You're not all the way. Like, I know I make some comments that are like, everyone's like, brother, are you, it's like, if I say love you to one of the guys, it's like, huh? I'm like, I love my family. I'm sorry, Dom Toretto over here, family.
Everyone is a little bit gay. That's
Yeah.
that's something that you got to know in life.
Or it's just the fact that you love your fellow humans. And
Okay, yeah. When I say a little bit gay, I don't mean like, oh, I'm sexually attracted. It's more so like, yes,
oh no, I can fuck one
I.
of them dudes.
All right. Well,
I'm just kidding.
never mind.
No.
Silas coming out of the closet. Woo.
No.
Alright.
No, I did what I asked. Like, When did you? And we've already discussed what the question was going to be. I just don't know. But when did you know you were bi?
So, you know, I guess I've probably I've been bi for a while, right? Because I've like, you know, I saw Zac Efron on High School Musical, and I was like, dang, he looks nice. But
I say that about like
yeah,
people like Hemsworth,
yeah,
Thor.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, that's an attractive man. I can understand why he's attractive.
yeah.
I'm
So
not gonna fuck him, but maybe if I had the chance, I would. But
yeah, see, that's why I didn't say any. That's why I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, this is just a normal thing. Everyone kind of thinks that, right? And then one day I was ranting about some guy. I don't remember who it was and how he was hot, and I had a gay friend next to me, and she goes, "Bro, you gay?" I said, "No, no, no. I'm straight." And she goes, "Are you sure? Cause that sounded really gay over there." And I was like, "Fuck." And that's how I found out I was bi. That was it. I I was like, okay, maybe I am. You know.
And then you thought about it for a few more
I
minutes.
I
and you're
thought
like,
about
oh,
it.
Shit, I am.
Okay, I wasn't like at that moment. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm bi. It took me like, I don't know, a week of thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I am. You know, nothing wrong with that. That's how it went. And by the way, I'm going to ask a question, and I hate when gay people do this. I hate when people do this. Like, have you ever seen the videos of where someone goes, you know, someone is talking to someone who's like trans or something like that, and they go, "How do you know you're a boy besides like genetics?" And it's
like
like,
if I asked, when I had asked, because I honestly don't know. I'm straight
yeah,
and I like women. Hit me up.
I hate questions. Anyways, I hate questions like that. But I'm going to say, how do you know you're straight?
So for a while, actually, I thought, because like sixth and seventh grade, I tried asking girls out, and it just wasn't working. And so,
Loser.
fuck off. And I've been in a, what would you call it, dry streak? I don't know what the fuck to call it. I mean, but anyways, would ask girls out, and I'm sixth grader, so, I mean, one, you're sixth grader. I look at them now, I'm like, wow, you pubescent little, you've got no idea what's about to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
And even in seventh grade, I was like, no, maybe, sixth grade, towards the end of sixth grade, I was like, oh, maybe I am. Maybe I am.
Food.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome to eat.
Thank you.
Is your dad in here?
Yeah.
No food there.
And then it's real awkward because it's out of context.
Yep.
But towards like seventh grade, I was like, huh, maybe I might be. So in my mind.
Yep.
Anyways, very confusing time, right? And I figured out through my way of figuring out whether or not I was gay or straight, or in between, I guess you'd say. I didn't know there was such thing though. I went to the good old hub and looked up gay, and my little mind wasn't ready for that. And I realized at that moment, now that looked like it really hurt. And that's how I found out that I was straight. And that's pretty much it. That's how I figured it out. And I, at one point was very confused. And then figured out what I was. And I've been, at my old school, I did get harassed for being a fraud. because I was asking like around like, that's the best way I can put it. But I was asking around like around those communities because I was figuring them out. Because I was confused and I was just like, hey, like how do I know?
Okay.
We're gonna pause because do you want to eat? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
I'm also hungry. All right, we're gonna pause real quick and we're gonna be back. Anyways, yeah, I always got sort of, I guess,
You got ridiculed.
ridiculed. That's a better word for it. For like questioning and asking people like, hey, like, how did you know? And I'm sure there's like some form of a reason behind it, but that group, I guess, to say the least, is always, if you ask questions like that, or at least when I've asked questions like that to certain people, I've been ridiculed and came back with, how did you know you weren't gay? How do you know you're straight? I'm like, I watched porn and realized that wouldn't be for me. Some dudes have that experience where I guess they jizz on their own face and they're like, I'm not that team. There's a few comedians that I love who talked about that, and like dude's like, yeah, that happened to me twice. It's like, man, you lean into that one. I love Josh Wolf. He's funny.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The dude is hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny.
No, but
Yeah, I can add on to what you were saying. As a member of the LGBTQ plus community, we fucking suck. Not all of us.
by the way, I am a straight man. I do not have anything to say, really.
And I am bi, so I can say this. Not all of us. But most of us suck. Like, I feel with some people, it's almost like now that they've found out that they're gay or lesbian or whatever, they like change their personality to fit that. Like, why do you need, why? You don't need to do that. Just, and they parade, oh, okay. So, Gay Pride Month, I get, right? Yeah, it was a hard struggle. Not really that hard. We didn't really do all that much, but sure, it was a hard struggle. Fine. That's fine. But to the motherfuckers who wear a rainbow on as like a cape around them, fuck you.
There was a girl who did that last year, wasn't there? Senior?
Probably. That's like, really? Really? Like, you don't have to parade it around like it's the fucking Hope Diamond or something like that. Jesus Christ. We get it. You're gay. No one fucking cares.
I'm gonna clip that. No, I just brought that up because I remember, because the Hicks always have some issue with it. Once again, I don't want to give a shit. You could like, as long as you don't like children, which that's an issue I have with, is the maps. You know what I'm talking about? Mature, attracted persons.
Mm-hmm.
Because it isn't people, it's persons. Because you can, I guess, be a fucking Apache helicopter.
Yep.
And that is not a comment to further, I guess, destroy the orientation group. I forget what category that is, but that's not a comment for that. It's just a comment of what I mean. But maps, I believe, were rejected by the LGBTQ plus community because it's minors or minor attracted. Did I say mature attracted?
No, you said minor.
Okay, minor attracted. See, my issue is my mother had issues when she was a child with abuse, and the stories and whatnot she passed on to us. And all I can say is if you are sexually attracted to a child, you abuse and tarnished my thing about children is they have this weird thing about them, just the what's it called, just purity of just not knowing anything and just, what's it called, innocence that they just have. that when someone does something so heinous, like take advantage of it, you shouldn't be given any right. Like, you are a monster on the same level of every murderer in history. To ever think that that's okay to, do that. And I will stand on this pedestal of, if I were to ever see one or have to deal with one, all I'm going to say is I don't think I'm going to be around for much longer because someone's not going to be alive.
Yeah. No, that's...
I
that
don't
is-
hate many people, and I don't hate anyone. But I can't stand people who are so
heinous.
disgusting.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, the world's messed up as it is. Like, the internet's a good point of that. Just how weird people are. Yeah, I'm weird too. But, like, it's a whole nother level of just icky.
Mhm. Yeah, seriously, if you
And
are...
if there's any maps that are watching this right now, unsubscribe.
Yeah.
And when Walmart has a sale on ropes and stools,
Please kill yourself.
Find yourself some rope and stool, and also go find the tree that has been wasting your oxygen, and string yourself from it by apologizing.
Mhm. It would be better for the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you. This has been our TED Talk. So anyways, about maps. People.
So, yeah. Fuck them. But...
Honestly, and everyone else, as long as it's not a child, I'm about to say as long as it is a child, as long as it isn't a child, I couldn't care less, as long as you're both consenting adults and, I don't care. If you want, if being dogged raw in the ass by some dude in a fursuit's your thing, go ahead. I could not care. Like, you do your thing. Because at the end of the day, who am I here to sit here and be like, that's wrong?
Yeah. There is another thing. Animals.
Oh, animals. Okay.
I do draw the line there, too. Mainly because...
It's an animal and they're not...
They can't give consent. They can't speak...
verbally.
Yeah, so that's...
Unless you speak the language, too, I guess I have to also put out there, animals, too. Like, unless it's a consenting adult, I guess, is where...
Yeah. I mean...
Do robots count? If it's a robot child... Okay, if it has child or animal in the name,
So...
I guess that's my line. Because if it's a robot adult, like that's where I can't understand the lollies.
Yeah, well, robots are also not alive, so they don't technically count as like
Okay.
a human being. They would just count as an object.
Okay, an object.
I'm saying that, and in 20 years they will
Fair.
have game sentience, and
And then it's gonna be the whole robot uprising, and then
Yep.
we're all fucked.
Mhm.
So,
we're good.
thank you, everyone.
Woo.
I love how I just completely destroyed this podcast with
Mhm.
talking about maps, people.
Oh yeah, no, this is a controversial. We've been talking about some real controversial shit in this one.
I'm standing behind you if we have any fire because, well, never mind because that whole group. And that's my other thing is, as someone as an outsider looking in, and I may be wrong, and you can peacefully discuss this or not in the comments, but that whole group, the LGBTQ plus, and even the feminist movement, I've noticed there are, I guess you would say, subgroups
Yeah.
that will eat themselves alive,
Mm-hmm.
their own people, and it's like, wow. You see it every single time, and it's just like,
No, it is insane. There's a story on this with a trans woman who met Dave Chappelle, right?
Yes. Okay.
And
Daphne.
yeah, that was her name. Yeah, and Dave Chappelle is transphobic. That being said, he doesn't really harm anyone.
He is transphobic? I thought it was just a joke.
I'm pretty sure he's actually transphobic.
Like he's afraid of them?
Yeah, it's not like he, yeah, like
I have a phobia of like, not really spiders. I have a phobia of being forgotten. I guess I don't have a phobia of dying, but I have a phobia of being forgotten, which is why I do stuff like this.
yeah. Also I could be wrong on a shit ton of this because I haven't really looked up too much into like what exactly Dave Chappelle's thoughts on trans people are, but from what I've understand, he just thinks it's strange. He doesn't, yeah.
I mean, on that respect, I think anything was really strange, but I'm not one to I guess be like, because it's strange, it's evil, burn it at the stake. I'm just like,
Yeah.
huh, that's weird. New experience, okay.
Yeah.
The world keeps on turning. There'll be another day of just weirdness.
And this is not to disrespect Dave Chappelle. That's totally fine. I really couldn't care less as long as he's not harming anyone. Anyways, the two kind of became friends. And then I think Dave Chappelle was getting like attacked by the LGBTQ community.
I'm trying to think what special that was.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I watched it, but I don't remember what's special. But anyways, what was her name?
David.
David.
Shoot.
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah.
Daphne.
Came to his rescue.
Came to his rescue and protected him. And then the LGBTQ community
went in on
her, and she killed herself because of that. So, I mean, that's too far. That is honestly, seriously fucked. I saw that and I got very, very pissed.
Almost dissociated. I just like with some of like my religion, I guess you'd say Christianity. There's been a few churches that I've gone to where I've become dissociated with because of like comments men said, and it's like it made me dissociated because of what the Bible says and then what someone else was saying, and it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Personally, I follow the Bible before I follow any other man, but I guess that's my only way of connecting to this sort of issue is just dissociation from group, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's...
But still calling yourself part of the group, almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a lot of hate towards each other, I feel, because I bet you that there will be, of course, you're not popular enough for this, but that's okay.
People will all, something will be said in 2 years' time, and then they're going to be coming back through the rest of the catalog of videos, as they always do. I mean, they do the same thing to politicians and whatnot on Twitter.
Yeah, no.
Or like something like the dude, Kevin James or James something, the dude who did, what's it called? Guardians of the Galaxy.
James Gunn.
Yeah, James Gunn. Made some comment a while back and they cancel culture.
10 years ago, seriously?
It's ridiculous. Especially if you, and here's the issue I think with just the public, is they don't understand, like, the people on the internet, okay, I'll put it that way, because people in public are different.
Mm-hmm.
But internet people don't understand that people can change. And my opinions from this episode in 2 years' time could totally change. I could be a total nutcase on, Alex Jones, or I could be a fucking, I don't know, AOC. I mean, right now I'm dead in the center pretty much. I mean, depending on what the topic is, I guess you would say that I'm more leaning one way, and on another topic I'm more leaning the other.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it's people can change, and that is something that people just find,
Implausible.
Yeah.
Just-
and it's unfortunate.
yeah. No. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not your fault. Honestly, I'm glad for that you brought that up. Oh, that's right. People will probably hate on me for this. This happens like all the time. People have called me homophobic before, which I don't understand how that works, but okay. And I'm sure something will pop up like that. I don't hate gay people. I don't really hate anyone, honestly. I'm a pretty loving guy towards everyone. Ladies, men, hit me up.
From all grasps of life.
Yep. Still, I'm sure people will be like, "Oh, he's not bi, he's not gay, he's homophobic," shit like that. Why can't
Get
I
them
just?
receipts, man.
Yep.
Get them receipts.
Yeah. I think people like the whole freedom of speech thing that we were talking about earlier with Andrew Tate. I have the right to voice my opinion. People have the right to voice their opinion. That doesn't mean that they should die because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And just like anyone else, anyone else who has an opposing opinion to us, we would comment down below in a most respectful way, and maybe it might be brought up in a future video.
mhm.
But most certainly, you could comment something probably. Shoot, I don't fucking know what I was gonna say, but opposing opinions completely are perfectly fine. That's why we
That's
live
fine.
in America, and that's the beauty of the First Amendment too.
Mm.
It's just the ability for me to argue your point on whatever, and for you to argue mine,
Mhm.
is what makes the world go round, and that's what makes this such a special place.
Yeah, no.
To be able to
100%
make
right.
fun of the president and not get in trouble. Which, have you seen that? That's been an issue.
That people making fun of the president.
Yeah, people are getting canceled over it. I
Oh.
think Oompaville, people try and cancel him, but he's literally the nicest person,
Mhm.
and it just doesn't work. But they tried canceling him, I believe, at one point because there was like a meme with Joe Biden in it or something. And anymore now, our presidents, unfortunately, and I say this on both sides. Trump was the same way. He's a fucking comedian.
Mhm.
Joe Biden, I feel bad for because he is an old man.
Yeah.
He is showing signs of just not being okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much he's actually being taken advantage of. And it makes me look back at my grandpa, who died in a nursing home and I didn't get to say my goodbyes. But, at one point he was being taken advantage of, much before I was even conceived. And then I go back and listen to my mom's stories of how he's being taken advantage of and whatnot, and it's just. And then I look back at who my mom was taking care of, the old people she would take care of, people in their 90s who had like 15 strokes and can't walk properly. And their children would walk in the house, write a check, make them sign it, and then walk out the door. And it's like, what the fuck? Stuff like that. And I see the same thing in Joe Biden. I'm like, how much of this is him? And
Mhm.
how much is he being taken advantage of?
Yeah.
I'm like, and for me to voice that, I think is perfectly fine. But
Yeah,
there are some
100%.
groups who say that is wrong to voice my concern and opinion about the situation, and wish, I haven't had it happen, but some have had it. There's certain groups who just wish harm upon others, and I don't understand it. Because I was raised in a household of like, it's fine to be different,
Mhm.
and I guess not in today's world, sort of
No.
a thing. Which, not a total cynic, or I don't know what the fucking word is. I believe everyone has sort of a chance. I come at everyone as like, a a small child. You don't immediately think they're evil. You just like, oh, you're a person. Okay, what's up? But
Yeah.
even that's controversial.
Yeah.
Anything's controversial if you talk to the
Everything.
right person.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Which, like I've said, is very unfortunate.
Mhm.
And luckily, we've got a good friend group of just people from all, like I said, grasps of life. Of
Yep.
just opposing, the schnizzle. I've had conversations with him. Political conversations with him. You can't. You figure out that you can't have certain conversations with certain people.
Oh yeah.
And, or at least arguments
Mhm.
or debates, more or less. But eventually, you figure out that everyone is different, and from all grasps or walks of that's the term, all walks of life. I've been saying that wrong the entire time. But people from all walks of life, especially our friend group, luckily has had that. Just all different. I mean, I came from kind of I guess you'd say, a broken home of just, of whatever, and just even growing up, it's different from you, and it's different from the Schnizzle and Big Mac and any other, cameraman 1 or 2. I can't remember which one he is. Everyone a part of WaccPacc,
Mhm.
or who isn't really associated even, but everyone it has a different view because of how they bought in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to close this up?
Yeah, I do want to. I got one more thing to say. Much more on a. I feel like a lot of this has been serious, so we'll end this on a very lighthearted note. One thing I found out about being bi, is that, or I guess anything really in the LGBTQ community, is that if you don't tell people right away and you wait long enough, someone will make a comment. What are we gonna call this guy?
I forgot to message him to ask him, but he's what's it called? Italian? And he goes, you can call me Greaseball. Okay.
Greaseball.
But don't, like when I thought Oriental was okay. We'll call him Grease. No. We'll call him Ball. Left testicle. Testicle. Testicle.
Okay.
Testy. We'll call him Testy.
So, all right. So at some point, I was hanging out with Silas and Testy
At lunch.
right?
I
And
remember this day.
yes,
Yesterday.
and I don't remember exactly how it was brought up, but Testy.
He just brought it up. That's
Yeah,
what he does. He
I
does
think
this
so.
best. He
Yeah.
just brings up stuff, even better than Midget Man.
Man.
The meme of our grade.
Yep. Anyways, Testy said, "Bi people aren't real."
Or they don't count.
Yeah, bi people don't count, something like that. I think what he was trying to say is that sometimes people call themselves bi and they're not. They're straight, and
In
they,
order to be in alliance
Yeah.
with the LGBTQ, which I don't need to be that. I don't even need to say that to say I'm a part of it or
yeah,
or
no.
in alliance with. I mean, I'm not in alliance with them. I'm just like, do you? I guess because I'm not gay or anything. As I scratch my left nut. I'm
So
sorry.
guys,
At some point there will be a table so I can freely scratch my nuts. And
That would be
honestly,
nice.
I'm sure that, I mean, even the feminist movement, I consider myself a feminist, but I'm sure even they I might have just canceled myself. But,
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys never.
This is good. This is good. 4 episodes, man. This is amazing. But anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, he said bi people don't count, and I had not told either of them at the time that I was bi.
No, I think you had told me because I started laughing because I was looking at you. No?
No. I remember.
Oh, no, because it got brought up later with
Yeah.
someone else, didn't it? Because I
Yeah.
started looking at you. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, different time.
So yeah, that was when I came out to them, which was the funniest way ever. And ever since then, it's not that I'm like closeted or anything.
I just think it's really funny to tell people at the worst of times.
Oh yeah, when people just open their mouth
Mhm.
and just think that they're okay, and then you're like, you're not okay. You are in a bad moment, bud. Oh no, I remember that was the funny. I was dying laughing too. 'Cause
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'm gay. It took me a minute or bi. You go, I'm bi, and I just went.
That was like one of the best. That was like the best day of my life, right? So, I work in the meat department, and in there, everyone acts gay, right? No one there is actually gay, but
You get
it's
played
the
with a
meat.
lot of
It's yeah.
You get,
When you're called the meat department, you just act gay there. I've been working there for 5 months, maybe. No one knows that I am bi. I have played along. I have acted gay too. I am going to leave there relatively soon.
where are you gonna start working?
Remember I got that apprenticeship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whenever I get that, I will leave there, and on the last day, I'm going to tell them, and holy shit! I hope that I hope that I get the same reaction that I did with him and Testy.
Because I remember his
Because
face just fucking sank. Too.
oh yeah,
Just.
yeah, because I work with these guys a lot. Shit like this comes up where we talk about gay stuff and stuff like that. And usually I'm quiet because I'm like, okay, I don't want to give myself away, right? Let's, I still want some more time with this.
Yeah, before they get all weird about it. And
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah. In
it's like
fact,
I'm still able to make jokes with you and whatnot.
yeah.
And you, Wade makes the same jokes too, like about, I guess, race.
Yeah.
We've made
Yup.
jokes like, you fucking cracker or whatever, which I fucking love. I love it when people call me a cracker. It's like,
It is pretty fun.
you noticed?
No, thank you.
Oh, I love my porous skin. But I think we got 2 minutes. Do
Yeah.
you want to wrap up this one? Because I wrapped up the last one.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. So guys, subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell,
Yes.
comment on the video. Say what you think about the topics we discussed. Whether
respectful.
it be do be respectful.
And if you're not, I will find you and I will break your legs.
Yeah,
Is that not very...
very respectful. Very respectful.
I
Good
will
job.
respectfully break your legs.
Respectfully, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Say hi to your mom for me too. And just to add, is she walking okay too? I mean, I'm a gentleman at
Last
heart.
night was
yeah.
bit
I
rough.
mean, she
crazy.
she
one,
took it
that
like
one.
a champ, but I mean, still, I mean, I didn't know if she was gonna be walking afterwards.
Okay. Anyways, do all those things. Leave a comment. Be respectful. I don't know. That's everything, right?
Subscribe to our other channels that are linked.
Oh, yeah.
Go to our channel page. You can find under the tab channels, and you will be able to find the other Whack Bros Entertainment umbrella channels, I guess you'd call them. And you can subscribe to all of them, watch my content, and I'm sure at some point some of the other guys might make content. Never. No. I'm the only one.
Yep.
But yeah, team effort. Maximum effort, at least.
Maximum effort. Yep.
But yeah, please subscribe. It's good stuff for the most part. Some of it's shit, but
Most of it.
that's just me being honest. I know some of the shit we make is just absolute fucking garbage, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. Please, like he said, do all the fun stuff down below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
You've really got to do something else different.
Fine. Okay.
'Cause you're going to ruin my moxie.
All right. Bye. How's that?
Ciao.
Sayonara. Can we leave
I'm
that in?
just not thinking
Thank
of the
you.
teacher. Yeah, I'm leaving it in because I let
Cool,
it run out.
cool.
Because,
All right.
And I'm going to press stop at like the last second.
All right.
And then I'll just put a filter over it too.
Okay.
And
Cool.
with the, what's it called? The other screens, all the other videos.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got